LGP QUA was all about stopping the violence in Philly, and that's why the whole city was shocked when he got brutally killed on Mother's Day. On Mother's Day 2025, LGP QUA was in Juniata Park with his homie when two shooters ran down on him in broad daylight.
Man, that shit crazy. These boys is getting bold. They bold, bro. These YNs is bold, taking somebody out in broad day when you know you got cameras out here, bro. That is wicked, Jack.
Shooters had a driver ready to go, and they jumped in the whip after the hit went down. The cops already found the car that they used, and the dudes who pulled the trigger on LGP QUA were moving sloppy. Before they killed QUA, the shooters were caught all over surveillance cameras without masks on, and the cops are offering a $20,000 reward for info about them. Philly is a wild place where a lot of rappers get killed, but nobody was expecting LGP QUA to go out like that. He's been pushing peace for years, and QUA had love all over the city. But before he hopped in the booth, QUA was neck deep in the trenches too. QUA came up on the north side of the city and got active when he was a teenager. He never aired out his cases much, but QUA said he had been to every jail in the area, and one time, he was even locked up on the same block as his dad.
You know, and I don't even say this like it's proud, but like, I really been to every jail on State Road in my city. I've been to upstate.
That's
you get
crazy,
what I'm saying?
bro.
Like, I've been on the same block as my pop. Like, it's not much, like, I ain't see, like.
That's crazy to be locked up with your father, bro. Like, he in the same predicament. He can't do nothing but help you and, you know, help you survive in the joint you did, because he wasn't there to guide you and lead you. That's what black males are needing in their life, bro. Guidance and a father figure, bro. Because most black males, like, to be honest, we a statistic, but luckily, I'm not a statistic, bro. I had both of my parents. You feel me? My daddy taught me the game. I love my pops, you heard me? So, I was lucky when you did. So, it's like, I'm in both of my kids' life. I'm married. I'm in both of my kids' life. I'm raising my kids because I want them to have the life I had, and even better, bro. They had their father in their life. So, shit, that's my job. That's my goal in life, bro, to see my babies get older, you dig? And become a grandfather one day, you heard me? That's my goal in life, that Jack, you heard me? But yeah, let's get back to this.
But you would never know that because I don't really brag on it.
QUA was going in and out of jail for years, and eventually he got tired of all the legal drama. QUA also felt bad because he was always making his mom sad.
And I just got tired, like I said, I got tired of filming. I got tired of going to jail. I got tired of like making my mom like sad. And I'm the only child. Like, there's no spare tires.
Yeah.
Like, my mom don't got no spare tires.
QUA didn't have any brothers or sisters, and he knew that he was letting his mom down every time he got locked up. So QUA switched up everything when he came home and started rapping. QUA came up in the trenches, but he didn't jump on the drill wave and start dissing ops. QUA wanted to spread positivity instead.
That's sad,
he went viral for freestyling about the real issues going on in Philly.
And it's still counting. Shit is serious. My youngin' 12 used to the murder. He ain't scared of it, cause he from North Philly where you.
QUA started calling himself the voice of the youth, and he was always giving back to the community. Right after he went viral for the first time, QUA linked up with Puma to donate a bunch of shoes and $10K to the elementary school he went to. QUA blew up off of his freestyles, but
he took somebody like this out that was helping his community out. Y'all was hating that bad to take somebody out like this out, man. This is what the youth need. This is what the world need. We need more good people in the world, bro. He donating shoes and helping his community, bro. That's what the world need, bro. Y'all take a person like this out, bro. Get your pass. Everybody got pass, bro. This what y'all doing, bro.
2018, he started dropping tracks on streaming too and linked up with will.i.am for the track Insomniac. QUA kept the momentum up with a few more singles and scored another big win after Nike and Foot Locker made a commercial with him. QUA ended up getting a deal with French Montana, and it looked like QUA was really about to pop off. But then, he fell off out of nowhere. QUA was dropping freestyles and making moves behind the scenes, but getting signed to a label really slowed him down. Fans were waiting for years for QUA to finally drop a tape, but it never happened. In 2022, QUA got interviewed by On The Radar and said his record was coming out soon, but after that, he disappeared from the spotlight again. The last track LGP QUA officially dropped was Death of Drill in 2023. Nobody knows what was going on behind the scenes, but QUA was still focused on giving back to his community in Philly, even though.
Look out, man. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, support your boy, you did. I appreciate that love, you did. Hit that like and subscribe button for me.
His rap career wasn't popping off anymore. QUA was always going to schools in Philly to show kids that they didn't have to get active in the streets, and he was against the drill wave that was taking over the city. Philly drill kicked off around 2017 when a dude named Poundside Pop started dissing his ops in the booth. But around 2020 is when the wave really turned up and rappers were dying like crazy. Chalk Glizzy was blowing up and did big numbers with the track No Lack, but then the ops killed him a couple months later and started clowning his homies. YBC Duel and his homies were popping off around the same time, and they allegedly killed 2 ops in the same day and started dissing them. NSU Shido also blew up with the track Gangsta Party. Then he got shot in the head twice and watched his homie Neef Curry die right in front of him.
It damn near was almost over, but like when you blacked out, you blacked out. I ain't really too much you know what I'm saying? You know, I certain niggas say they act like they Superman, Batman, they do this and that in the situation. When you really in the situation, shit a little different.
A rapper named Burke Street Man dissed Shido and Curry and rapped, "Shido caught a headshot, Dolphin, tell me what it's like. Is you stupid? Tusi told you about stopping at them lights.
Damn.
Why you niggas trying to act hard? Like Drizzy wasn't slumped all in that backyard." And Shido dropped back from the dead. They got zombies trying to rap, caught Neef Curry in that car that's parked and hit his back. Then just 3 days later, Burke Street Man was shot and killed. One of the biggest rappers in Philly was YBC Duel, and he dissed the ops so much that he started going by the name Mr. Disrespectful. Duel was going viral like crazy, but then the ops caught him in traffic and left him dead in the street. LGP QUA wasn't rocking with the drill wave and all the violence going on in the rap scene, so in 2023, he dropped the track Death of Drill and rapped, "Turn on the news, youngin' got dropped in the streets. Man, that's the first thing I see. Everything murder, they make killing a norm, but that ain't normal to me. So they gon' post on their block cause they trapping, but gotta stay strapped 7 days out the week. Too many bodies got dropped, and the niggas they beefing with only 5 blocks up the street." LGP QUA also said he almost got killed twice in the trenches. QUA wanted to leave the violence behind and called out drill rappers in the city when he rapped, "Feel like they didn't believe, left me to die, adding fire to fury. I could have died, shot at close range twice, I'm still here to tell my story. All these rappers sound the same. Murder, 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 keep it real, it's getting boring." The cops think that LGP QUA got killed over a robbery that went left, but some people think it was a hit and not a robbery. QUA had been pushing peace for years, but his homies were still in the trenches, and QUA wasn't always rapping about putting the guns down. Back in 2018, QUA dropped a freestyle and rapped, "Niggas know I pull strings. All my niggas, they the ones that pull triggers. Party popping got the bitches on me. Got the double cup, we fill them up with liquor. I ain't worried about the opposition. If they acting crazy, we gon' hollow tip them. And niggas frauding every time they rap. We be trapping till the sun come up. We be smoking till my lungs give up. We ain't fighting, get the guns involved. We ain't doing one-on-ones with y'all." Rumors were going around that LGP QUA had a target on his back and the ops took him out, but QUA's homie Myr Money hopped on IG and said that QUA didn't know the dudes who killed him. Myr Money and LGP QUA are both from Nicetown, and in 2024, Myr Money barely survived after he got snaked by his own homie and shot 9 times. Myr Money had dropped a couple of crazy diss tracks in early 2024, and right after they popped off, he got hit up and almost died. One of the bullets hit Myr Money in the back, and he had to learn how to walk again. Rumors are going around that Myr Money got hit in the head and was in a coma, and YBC started dissing him over the situation. Luckily, Myr Money survived and is trying to recover, but some people think LGP QUA got killed because he was still rocking with the dudes who were active in the streets. And one of the craziest things about the story is that Myr Money was actually on America's Got Talent back when he was 7 years old. Myr Money hit the stage and started rapping when he was just a kid, but he didn't make it past the first round of the show and ended up hopping off the porch instead. YBC was dissing Myr Money after he got hit up, but they weren't the ones who pulled the trigger on him. LGP QUA in Myr Money's area has beef with a few different sets like Hunton Park and Brickyard, and some people think they're the ones who hit up Myr Money and killed LGP QUA too. Nicetown has been beefing with Brickyard and Hunton Park for years, and Nicetown allegedly slid on Brickyard and made one of the craziest murder scenes in the city. Dada was a Brickyard affiliate who was trying to make it in the rap game too, but then Nicetown allegedly slid on him and shot Dada over 70 times. QUA allegedly wasn't active at all after he got out of jail and started rapping, but he still had ties to the streets, and that's allegedly what got him killed. Nicetown and their ops have been beefing like crazy for years, and QUA stayed too close to the drama. The cops said LGP QUA got killed over a robbery, but the security footage makes the situation look more like a hit. The shooters were also hanging out in the shop for a while, right before the hit went down, and it looked